ladies and gentlemen. It is Tuesday. You know what that means? It's time for NXT on deck. I was gonna say next on deck, but that's same thing.
Right.
We got to get into Raw from last night, which was another Raw. Talk about some of the latest in news and get y'all ready for NXT tonight. But before we get into all that, it's me, the JRG, Greg the Son, Mongo to you, and Bushwhackers since '92, joined by the forever Intercontinental Champion, my forever rival, the leader of the NWO, the 2025-2026 Fantasy Wrestling Champions, Matty Reigns, Matty Mysterio, Matty Bischoff. What's up, Matt? How you doing, man?
What's up, Mongo? What's up, Cookies? What up, Batty? What up, everybody? Happy Tuesday to y'all. Yeah, today was Tuesday. I did a lot of work. My review was made official, so
After they finally did it.
yeah, my review was finally made official. She had sent me a spoiler of it, like, your review is gonna be good. I was like, okay.
Cool.
They were like, make sure you comment to finalize it. I just put thank you as my comment. Like, all right. Then we have part of the tropical storm came up here, so we've been having nothing but rain. I had to go home early because my boss was like, it started getting dark outside. She was like, you can go home, like, so you can finish the rest of your day at home because I know you catch the bus. I was like, cool.
Hell yeah, bro.
I was like,
You gotta
cool.
tell me twice.
I'll set up my office real quick.
You gotta tell me twice, brother.
I'll be here anyway.
Exactly. Matt, what did you think of Raw last night?
Man, I went into it thinking we was gonna have a good. I was like excited after Saturday night's main event, like, oh yeah, Raw might be something. And then like we previewed the show, and even that, like, outside of fantasy, it was just like as the show started, it was real apparent. It was made apparent really quickly. Oh, this show isn't going to be good. It was like within, I would say probably with not even in that first hour, I would say probably by like 8:45, I think all of us were just like, oh, this show sucks ass tonight. This is not going to be a good Raw at all. Like, I don't like I stumbled on Twitter and found the Sean Ross Sapp like rundown. And I was like, I read that and I was like, oh, this show is horrible.
And it was.
I sent it to the NWO. I sent it to the NWO chat. Like, here is the rest of what we have in front of us for the next probably 90 minutes.
Bro.
Me and Kenny were both like, I just turned that shit off. I was like, it's just about to be noise. Like, it's just gonna be noise for me. Like, there's not really anything on. I'm like, baseball's just starting back up. Like, I don't want to watch that. I didn't want to watch any of my shows. So I'm like, this wrestling is gonna be on, but it's like I'm not paying attention to anything that's going on. And then, like, because it was not a good show. And it's rare for me to say that, but it's like, did I turn it off? No. But did I watch it? No. It was just on. Like, I was
with background noise. Yeah.
Right, it was just background noise. I was tired. I'm like, I don't want to play the game. I don't want to do anything. So I'm just gonna sit here and smoke and veg out. I'm gonna sit here on this couch. I took a nap. Like, I ended up going. I fell asleep. I ended up falling asleep, and then I woke up after Raw went off. But even when Raw went off, it was like, okay, that was a show. Like, even the way they went about, because the opening match was what, Javon? Yeah, it was Javon and Dragon Lee versus the Vision. And so it was like, Kenny was like, I know you put Javon on the bench, and I was like, I didn't, because I didn't know I didn't know about this match. I was like, now he's gonna get benched.
They get benched right.
I was like,
right on time.
Get benched. Like that, like as soon as that show start, like as soon as that match got told us fairly quickly, this is not going to be a good show. They beat Javon and Dragon Lee, and then the Alpha Academy is out there. Why are we still wasting time with Maxine Dupree and the Alpha Academy, especially the Alpha Academy, in 2026? We had the Alpha Academy as the opening segment of Raw. Like Javon, I understand. He's an up and comer. You want him out there. Division, understand. Dragon Lee, hey, you're in there. Whoop, hey, Javon needs a partner. Not this Alpha Academy bullshit. Because this either, if you're not about to have them face Division for the tag titles, what are they feuding for? What is this? Because they're not feuding. Maxine already said she's done with them. So it's like,
Maybe next week they set up because what is it? It's not this weekend, but it's next weekend, right?
yeah, SummerSlam's
Yeah.
in 2 weeks.
Next week, it's next weekend, the 1st and 2nd of August. So they got one more Raw
Right.
to make you think any of this is worth it. Goddamn! Before we get into Raw, and I mean, like Matt said, there was enough to show. I felt like I wasted my time.
That is a genuine. That is definitely how I felt. I was just like, this is a waste. Like, I don't even think like, I haven't even went back and did points yet, and I'm pretty sure like when I do go back to do them, it's gonna be like, yeah, nobody did anything. I know myself out of that Javon match and whatever other NWO match. I was like, oh yeah, they losing. That person's losing. I already know that. That's a loss.
Man,
Javon, it was like, oh, this is a super L. He's not beating the current tag champs. Not with no Dragon Lee.
No, and it's we're gonna get into it, but like we have seen the same pairing of like these 4 different people: Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, Penta, and Chad Gable, and tag teams either against the Vision or Rusev and Ego, like on and off for the past 3 months. Like I feel like we've had these matches
right
already several times, and it's just it's the same old shit. What are we gonna say about it? Before we get into Raw, of course, we have a little update regarding Bailey. As Matt likes to call Big Booty Pam. Bailey, my number one of the 4 horsewomen to me. Bailey got fucking assaulted on Saturday after an awesome match with Lyra Valkyria.
Right.
At Saturday Night's Main Event. Bailey fucking broke her nose with a punch or an elbow, and kind of like how Becky looked better after Nia punched her in that brawl and it made her look more like a badass, which we talk about all the time. That accidental broken nose to Lyra added to her insanity on that night. Like all that blood all over her face, she looked nuts. She looked genuinely crazy.
That match carried Saturday. That's probably like to Batty. Yeah. Batty thinks Saturday sucks. It probably does. We're just thinking like honestly, it's just that match. It's really like Trick and that match, like because they it's really those 2 things.
It really. If you're like a New York Knicks fan, I'm sure you love that show,
right?
Because it was all about the Knicks. Because you had Kat and you had Brunson show up, and you had them at the end of the show. Like if you were Madison Square Garden lost their minds all over that stuff, and that's what's important, I guess, is the live crowd looking excited. They loved it. I thought it was fine. It was probably the best Saturday Night's Main Event we've had this year.
Yeah, I would say that. The problem
is that bar is so low. Like, what does that really mean? And like you said, that match really carried it because that was probably the best match of the night. It depends on how you feel about like how that main event made you feel. If you like the kind of nonstop action that it was, I liked it. but I still thought the women had like just a more interesting match.
Mhm.
Lyra, I'm sure y'all talked about this yesterday. Lyra fucking broke Bailey's back. He beat the shit out of her, threw her into the stairs, threw her into the post, busted her face open, and then hit that
You,
fucking
uh,
Nightwing on the edge of the steps.
right. You ended up saying in the chat what I said yesterday on the show when we was talking about is she gone, and me and Kenny were both on the fence. And I was like, well, either way, the way that match ended, the way everything ended, it was like, hey, they left it open ended. It's either, hey, you can resign your contract, and you get to fight her for a rematch. Like, hell no, you ain't gonna beat my ass and talk all this shit, or you don't, and you become Big Booty Pam, and then she killed you. It's choose your own adventure at this point, Pamela.
Yeah.
Do you want to die? Do you want Lyra to be the last person, be the person who killed Bailey, or is Bailey about to do the Undertaker meme? I'm back, bitch. Like, I'm back, bitch. You gonna show up in Survivor Series? You gonna show up like you gotta disappear for a little bit. If you resign,
Oh
either
man,
way
give
she's
give
gonna
us
disappear. Like
give
either
us
way
the
she's
like
gonna disappear. She
the
can
like
disappear. She can not
I
resign,
want that
disappear, and go to AEW.
I want that Undertaker like return entrance where like all the folks come out in the hoods and shit, and then when they open the coffin, a fucking Bailey buddy pops out of there just waving her fucking arms.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm back, bitch! Like,
Bailey's
oh!
back. Oh shit. Um so this is a report from Fightful Select. Bailey is currently yet to re-sign with the WWE. Her deal is up, I believe, as of the first week in August.
Okay.
And then they're I don't know if they're either trying to get her to sign or not. But AEW is looking to get her in. I mean, of course they are. Like, who fucking wouldn't? You know, any wrestling promotion right now, if they see they have a chance to get Bailey, they're gonna go for it. Bailey, all I could really see what she would want out of the WWE is like another world title run, maybe like another
Yeah,
Mania match.
it's either a world title run or she's going to get a run at a mid card belt because she's already won the tag title. She was the first tag champ. she's already won the Royal Rumble. She's already main evented WrestleMania
I
by
think she was
beating
the first.
Io.
She was like the first Grand Slam champion. I
Yeah,
think so.
like
Like,
she's essentially done everything. And like, if she really, really, really cares about those mid card belts, I don't. She can stay, but if I was her, I'd be looking.
yeah, I don't see a reason that she'd stick around at this point because I don't know what Cookie says ain't nothing left for her and nobody left to wrestle. That's the thing is like I don't see
Like
any matchups with her that I'm like I want to see Bailey. Like there's nobody.
she's not. She doesn't even have the. She ain't. She's not even Finn. Like Finn was on Chris Van Fleet's show, and he said like the best thing that could have happened for his career was going back to NXT. And I was like, yeah, you can't, Bailey, you can't do that. They ain't
Mm,
you be a super duper senior down there because they are babies. You
yeah.
can't. There is nowhere for you to go. What you go? You can't go to Evolve. What you gonna do, BGM? You
You
can't
know,
go. There's no.
Charlotte got her chance to do it. Becky was able to get it at the last second before they really made them all kids down there. Like now, if Bailey goes back to NXT, it's like,
Get out of here, Grandma.
like why are you here? There's no reason for you to
What?
be here.
Are you firing Mr. Stone? Are you our new boss? No. Like, why the fuck are you here? We already got
I'm here
Bailey.
to
We already had Natty. Why are you
I'm here
here?
to try to get the North American title. Bailey, don't put up Rosario. Like I don't need that. I don't need that to happen in my life. An agent that Fightful spoke to said that they believe Bailey should at least be hitting the negotiation period, and they're expecting some good money to come her way. There's interest around the industry, not just WWE and AEW, but other promotions across the world as well. I said something last night. I was like, I could see her ass going to fucking Japan for like a cup of coffee, just like doing the Mercedes shit.
Yeah, everywhere but WWE. Like, I honestly feel like she needs to do essentially what Mercedes did: go around the world, work out all the kinks of your indie gimmick, because you ain't been on the indies in almost 15 years now.
Yeah,
So,
ain't gonna be Davina Rose,
right?
Going forward,
So
you know,
work them kinks out. You gonna make some money because you're still Bailey at the end of the day. People gonna still know they know your face. But then once you work out all them kinks, Mercedes and TK will come calling, and then you can show up there. You can win the tab. You can do everything you did in WWE. There in AEW, you can win the TBS title. You can be the women's champion. You can be tag champions. You and Mercedes can feud. All of that good stuff. And then the both of y'all in about 2028, come on back to WWE for that last paycheck.
Last run, yep. Last run, maybe tag title run, and then hang it up.
The belt still exists at that time.
Yeah, that's true. You never really know. I mean, yeah, you go to AEW and also get a CMLL run out of that. You know, be a CMLL world champion like Persephone, and Mercedes were, and like Claudio. You know, you could get a little run in Stardom or TJPW. There's a lot of shit you can do outside. It's just there's just
shit,
so much more for her to do.
They got Ring of Honor, Bailey. You could be on there too,
brother. Yeah.
I mean, Athena, you can show up and beat Athena. Because I mean,
Athena?
At this point, Athena ain't ever gonna lose that belt. Sorry, Maya World. She ain't never gonna lose it. You might be able to negotiate that title off of her.
Possibility. It's just that there's just nothing left for her to really do at the end of the day.
Isn't. Like she's been on TV. Everyone was like, oh, she's late. She was the last one to get called up. But she's the most accomplished one. She showed up last and she's done everything. The rest of them can't say that. Like Charlotte, y'all try to give us a tag team with her. Becky, y'all try to get this. She ain't in no tag team. Y'all let her be the greatest women's intercontinental champion of all time. So she got like 3 reigns against everybody else. Everybody else is 1. And like Mercedes took herself out of the equation, so her stuff is set in stone until she comes back, whatever she's done. But like Bailey has been the most consistent on our screen. Outside, I think maybe she got hurt like 1 time, if even that. But like Charlotte stays hurt. Becky got hurt and pregnant. Mercedes hurt. Left.
Yeah, hurt. Yeah.
Left. Bailey. It got to the point of we got tired of seeing her smiling. She turned bad. It got to the point of dang, she don't want to. She's tired of being the role model. Now it's like you literally can't do anything else. Y'all teased us with her possibly going crazy, and Lyra went crazy. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Bailey was looking like she was gonna go crazy, and the crazy went to Lyra, and she beat the fuck out of Bailey. So it's like you're gonna essentially look like Charlotte. Do you want to be looking like Charlotte? Because you're not looking like Becky. Because Becky has won stuff. Charlotte, is that how you want the rest of your career to kind of look like? You're a former world champion. You're kind of still in the world title scene, but you're not in the mid-card title scene because you're above that. But it isn't it ain't nothing for you to do. You're essentially Ric Flair in WCW 1990, whenever he came back from WWF, when you're just staring and you're like, this old man Why is this old dude still here? That's what Eric Bischoff is saying. Like, I want to get rid of him. Fine. I'm already fired. He's like, why is this old fucker still here? Why do we hire him? He's 48 years old. He can't wrestle no more. That's essentially how Bayley and Charlotte are going to be looking. Because it's like, yeah, remember when they used to be hot shit? Yeah. Well, it's 2027. Like, it's going to be getting to the point of, like, dang, remember 10 WrestleManias ago? When they, like, that's where it's getting to be with the 4 horsewomen. They have recreated multiple belts. They fought over the Divas. They fought over the first women's title, y'all. Like, that's how long they've been in the company. We're on like our second. This is the second set of women's belts.
Hell, they were there at the end of the Divas title. Like that.
Right.
That's how long.
Charlotte was the last Divas champion. So it's like you have literally done everything. What up, Aaron? But yeah, like Batty said, her and Mercedes, if they are smart, Mercedes has figured it out. Get as much money as you can by leaving. Because once you leave, everyone is going to pay whatever they can. They ain't going to go crazy, but they're going to pay what you asking to see you. You are a top-notch performer. You are known. Everything, like, the hype is real. Like, you are a legend. So whatever you are asking for, you're going to get it. So go to these companies. You like, I will not be mad. Kurt Angle did it. Shit. Kurt Angle did it.
Kurt Angle was there longer than he was in WWE.
Kurt Angle learned how to Cody did it. Cody didn't know how to wrestle on no indies. Shit. You better like I said, leave, work out the kinks by going to these other promotions, taking their money.
Mm-hmm.
And then soon as TK and Mercedes come calling, narrow it on down to that, and then you can be in AEW and do your ever so often. You can show up at another promotion. And then once you and Mercedes are done, because TK will fully understand, just like he did with Jade. Once y'all are done playing around, that's why I said 2028, 2030, hey, money. It's going to be the bank statement and Bailey again. Like, that's what they'll get
the Knuckles doing that shit. Like, yeah, she's back. Right. Yeah.
Like the wacky and tunable wavy flame man will be back. All that shit. Like, I do. Same with New Day. Like, give it in a few months.
Oh, yeah.
New Day gonna be AEW, but give it a few more years. Give it a few years.
2-3 years.
All the way back over to the WWE Hall of Fame. All 3 members, Big E included.
Absolutely.
Like,
ready for something, brother? Ready for something? I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'm still waiting on them to.
I wish
there are some matches that I'm like, they're going to be good matches, but like I'm not hooked yet. Are you?
I'm not going to be hooked. I said this last year. I said this last year, and I'll say it again. I've said it multiple times. SummerSlam has never been a 2-night extravaganza to the point of like, man, I want more SummerSlam. It might have been like that maybe if I was in school. And it's like, man, tomorrow is Monday. I don't want to go to school. I want to keep watching wrestling. No, but SummerSlam has never been a 2-night extravaganza. There's been nothing that's been like, oh, I need 2 nights of this. This year, now that they're doing 2 nights, I was hoping, all right, y'all going to give us some type of, it's not WrestleMania, but give us some type of like, oh, man, this going to make me want to tune in. I guess they're thinking that's going to be Brock and Oga, but the way that they have fucked around with the booking of this and booking the wins backwards, I'm not really all that. Like, Oga's cool. I like Oga, but they doing a little bit too much with him.
I saw last night and we're about to get into Raw, but I saw last night Heyman was like, Oba has the opportunity to do something no one's ever done. Beat Lesnar in Hell in a Cell. It's like, oh, that's what they're trying to sell as more important than retiring the man at WrestleMania. It ain't.
Right.
Ain't nothing you can do to make this better than what happened at Mania.
And I understand, and from the start, I understood what they were trying to do. And I don't know, like, if this was Brock's idea, then I don't want no smoke. You are not about to hunt me down, Mr. Brock. But I feel like you trying to recreate, because I love the feud between Brock, a young Brock, and Undertaker from in the early 2000s, like 2003,
the first
2004.
run. First run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I like that, because it was Undertaker is like, nah, I'm trying this boy's a hoss, but I'm Taker. I run this shit. He ain't out now. I'm the OG around here. This my yard. And him and Brock went toe to toe, and Brock beat him at Hell in a Cell. Because I remember, I didn't get to see that match, but I remember being like, oh shit. He legit. He beat Undertaker.
Yeah. That's when Taker had the cast too then, right? Didn't Taker have the cast?
Yeah.
Because I remember Brock breaking that shit in the cage and like bending his fingers to the. I was like, oh God, it's nasty. But
Brock
like
beat him and stood up on top of the cell like, yeah, I run this shit. Like, SmackDown is me. Oh, like, hey.
You got it.
Salute.
Yes, sir. Yeah. But, well, that's the thing is like, over Brock is gonna be fun. It's not gonna be boring. Like I have to grade all the matches and shit, and like Oba had a surprise match last night. He beat the shit out of JD McDonough in like 50 seconds. Now, as a match, as like wanting like a match, was it good? No, it was ass. It was shitty. It was like a D. It was nothing. But as a spectacle of watching Oba beat the shit out of someone for 50 seconds, was it fun? Hell yeah, it was fun. Like,
that shit was fun as hell. Like, and we might as well get into Raw. But because part of that segment also irritated me. Like, I love Oba. I love everything going on. But that segment before it gives us a match to why I'm like, yeah, this is not, this better be, y'all had a year in advance to figure out what to book for this 2-night SummerSlam shit. Because I kept saying, that's all I ever said. 2-night SummerSlam, y'all, it better be good. It's not good. Because why the fuck are we having Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio?
Brother.
Y'all doing too much with Danhausen.
Yes, Matt, exactly. I was about to say that, because I remember when Danhausen came in, and I was like, man, I'm glad for Danhausen, happy for Danhausen. They can't have Danhausen on the entire show because people get tired of him. Last night, Danhausen was in like 9 different segments. Like, I'm talking about very important shit. Like, y'all are overdoing the Danhausen. They're worried about. They showed that clip of Unreal, which is all fake. None of that shit should be taken at word. But it's the clip. You know that. We all know that. It's all.
I don't even watch that. I forget about that show.
They keep posting like, "Oh, Unreal season 3 coming out," and the clip was like, they were going to push Braun Breaker.
To watch a show.
Yeah, like, what's the point? Like, they're going to push Braun Breaker and have him on the Rumble, but then they said, "Well, what if they think we're pushing them down their throats like Roman?" You know damn well that's not the same thing. They ain't no way y'all are that dumb. So, but what you're doing with Danhausen, that is the exact thing that could happen.
Because that's part of the reason
you get the wrong crowd that doesn't like it, that doesn't fuck with it, and it's over.
Because to Batty's point, what's up, Mr. Rivers? To Batty's point, she said she didn't like Saturday night's main event. It was basically a big Knicks pep rally.
Yeah.
All right, they said it in the preview, like, hey, it's going to be a Saturday night's main event fallout. Okay, y'all gave us a recap. We saw it was a bunch of Danhausen. All we expect at that point, going into Monday Night Raw, is the usual 2-minute little segment of Dominic and JD going after Danhausen about the money. And we didn't expect it. We got that. The one thing we were not expecting was for Triple H to be like, hey, y'all fighting at SummerSlam since you want your money back so bad. No, that could have been at Saturday night's main event. Oh, wait, that could be next week on fucking Raw. That is not a pay-per-view match. No. Not a pay-per-view match whatsoever. And I don't know, like Kenny was talking about, we were talking about Braun Breaker this morning, that clip. We need to be having that same discussion about Dominic. Because Dominic went stone cold. Like, I understand
we don't know why.
He had that little concussion issue, but I'm like, it's past time for that. He's done other shit. He just got put through a fucking table by Cat. He just got fucking murdered by Oba. So the boy is healthy. What is up with y'all's push of him? He went from being the greatest Mysterio of all time to he's in Judgment Day.
Yeah. And the crowd still react to him. It's not like he's not getting any like, people still love to boo him and they pop and he come like he still gets the reactions. What's taking so long? Like he is still leading a world title thing in AAA, which is it's just not the same, obviously. But like he's after he lost the Intercontinental title, he's been like a perennial loser on Raw. He's just been a loser.
You would have thought he would have been like, all right, he finally lost the Intercontinental title. He's going to graduate into that upper tier, not the main event, like to be fighting Seth or people like that. But you and Braun. It should be him and Braun. Braun, Oba. No. You had him and Finn. Finn went across the street and
that was the other part. Is like the Finn feud ended prematurely, and that was it. It's just Finn beat him at Mania, and then we're done. Like, all right, okay.
Like,
let's
we about to get into Raw.
Yeah. So we start off Raw, and looking at Saturday's main event, really only two things they're going to be talking about because they weren't going to talk about Cody and Punk.
Right.
As far as like have like real segments, they're gonna have a
SmackDown business on Raw. Oh man, no.
They weren't gonna do that. They weren't gonna talk about Trick beating the shit out of Laredo Kid. Like the only things they were gonna go over were Danhausen because he beat JD, Lyra because she beat Bailey, and then Roman and Seth because Seth like had like a weird heel turn at Saturday's main event for one night.
And Roman wasn't in attendance, and Bailey is dead. Bailey is dead. So,
yeah. So so you're thinking like, all right, Bailey's dead. We're about to have Lyra cut this crazy ass heel promo in the ring. Nope.
Wrong. No. It's on a commercial that was only for the UK audience, for the overseas audience.
The caption out here, where are the women? There were no women's matches. There were no women's promos outside of commercial breaks, except for Liv, and she was with Danhausen and the Judgment Day. Like,
and people are tired of her. They're tired of her yelling. They tired of that.
Oh, the greatest of all time shit.
Because guess what she don't do? Wrestle. She ain't defended that title since she won it.
It's Anyway, the show starts out with Javon Evans and Dragon Lee versus the Visions, Braun Breaker, and Austin Theory. It's good.
It was a decent match, but Dragon Lee got murdered at the end.
Bro, Dragon Lee, first off, Javon launches Braun's ass over the barricade. He's just going for the spear. And then he jumps his jolly ass around the ring and hits the big dive. They both got their shit in. But then when Braun came in at the end and he cut Dragon Lee in thirds with this spear. I mean, he hit him and then drove him into that mat. And you might as well, if he doesn't show up for the next 2 weeks, it's because he's dead.
Yeah.
Bring him back to life. I didn't realize until like a rewatch that Theory wasn't just holding them for the spear. He was also doing a clothesline with him. And it's like,
God.
You don't even need that. You don't need that clothesline. You don't need that. That's not helping at all. Just hold him for the spear. Just hold them still, because your clothesline ain't doing shit.
Yeah, that clothesline is just parsley. It's just parsley. It ain't doing. It's just there. It ain't adding nothing to the.
You're just following them down to the mat. That's all you're doing. You're not even like.
You should just pin them. You should just pin them.
I'll say that this is a good way to open the show. You got Javon and Dragon Lee who Dragon Lee's been getting a lot of pops in the States, which I think is cool. Good for him. They're high flying shit people love. Even though Dragon Lee's fucked up that tornado DDT in the ropes a few times in a row. He needs to figure that shit out. Braun's fun to watch because he's a fucking runaway train, and then it's fun to boo Theory because fuck him.
Everybody hates Theory. He's the Millhouse of the division.
Yeah.
Nobody likes
cool.
Millhouse.
After the match, they continue to beat the shit out of Javon and Dragon Lee. So Alpha Academy come in to make the save. And for a while, Otis is 2v1 in these dudes and winning. Like, man, Braun last year would have cut you.
That's what everybody on Twitter like, damn, Braun, you last year you was the man. Now you stuck in a tag team. And I'm like, I mean, I see where everybody is coming from, and I don't blame them for saying it, but at the same time, this group is cursed.
It is.
It's just him. Who else?
Yeah. We're really just waiting until somebody else comes back healthy so they can get the shit off of him. Like, he don't want to be. He don't want to be there. You look at when they do like the fucking promos and like Theory and Maxine doing that shit. Braun's just like,
I should be the Intercontinental Champion right now. I should be fighting stuff right now. I lost something else.
I lost Heyman over this bullshit. This is
he looks at that announce table like, man, fuck that table. Oh, bitch ass table.
We're
gonna have me lift a table.
They come out to try to stop him, and Otis is about to put Theory through the table with a power bomb. But instead, he gets hit by Breaker's spear, and then they put him back in the ring. They do the spear clothesline to both of them. Maxine's sitting on the ring post, legs crossed, short shorts, just
like she's so bad.
My man.
That shit was so terrible. I guess we're just gonna tread water until the Street Profits come back.
That's what it feels like. Because later on, Seth is like, yeah, Mania's gonna be SummerSlam's gonna be 4-on-1. I got nobody. You have the Profits. Like 2-3 weeks ago, it was 3 of y'all. Now it's 1 because both of them had to have.
And on top of that, I know that's going ahead in the show, but that was another awkward ass segment. I was like, is this out of a video game? Solo and Seth? That felt like something out of like a story mode.
It really did.
I'm gonna join you. Let me help you. I'll help you like you helped Cody at WrestleMania. I was like, can I turn this game, like skip this cutscene? What is this? This is not real.
Can we reset? If we reset, does somebody else come out? Because this don't make any damn sense.
Like Solo does not make any sense talking like this. You have murdered this man since I've seen you. Why do you want to help him? Oh, because he's fighting Roman? No. Y'all trying to make Roman like Thanos or Doomsday, since that's the new big bad guy. Y'all trying to make him sound like he's just inevitable. It's just Roman, y'all.
Well, he was back during the tribal chief days, but not now.
Right.
In 2026, we should be past this. But that's the thing when we talk about with WWE, Matt. Everything they're like, all right, we should be past the fucking Shield. How many highlight things we get for Roman and Seth? The history of Roman and Seth. And
that shit, another reason why I didn't care about last night, because they kept chapter blah blah blah. We're gonna go. Oh, I know what they went back to. They went back to the first ever pay-per-view in fantasy wrestling history, Money in the Bank 2016, where it was Roman versus Seth, and they did some great revisionist history. They didn't mention John Moxley / Dean Ambrose whatsoever. All they said was Roman came in as champion and Seth beat him. No. Roman went in as champion, Seth beat him, and then Dean Ambrose won Money in the Bank earlier that night and cashed in on Seth. So they could have all 3 members with a champion in one night.
Yeah. Which at the time was a good thing, but
right.
Since you can't talk about it, don't even bring it up. They also mentioned, the heist of the century, which again, great call, great moment.
We already know all about the heist.
We get it. And then it was like, all right, now we're gonna talk about the reunion of the Shield. It was 4 segments.
I have the shirt. I know all about the reunion.
Man, I
was
Matt,
there.
my love of the Shield used to be all the way at the top, and now anytime I hear WWE go, let's talk about the Shield, I want to turn the channel. Like I can't do this anymore, Matt.
I don't get happy about the Shield unless it's because of me at this point. I have to go out and look at I have to seek out old Shield stuff. Because when WWE does it, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Like, I love the Shield. My fantasy football team's name is the Hounds of Justice. But hey, they are cooler than what WWE tries to portray them as. Like, just let the Shield IP die. Just let the Shield IP, because you can't. And then the bad part about it, like the Cookies point there, this is just NWO. And just like NWO, you can't recreate it. You can't do another Shield, aka Dark State. You can't do another NWO. You can try, but you can't.
Yeah. Every company, you get like one big stable every like decade, and WWE tries to just redo it over and over and over again. And they have not been able to make something since the Shield, except for the Bloodline. And again, it's really about Roman.
And even then, y'all didn't do that. They parents did.
Yeah, that was
them. They just happen to be related. They already related.
The only other group that I'm like, yeah, that group was like huge, was the Undisputed Era. That was it. That was the only other one. And they were huge because even though they were only on NXT, everyone and their fucking mom knew who the Undisputed Era was if you were watching WWE. But they didn't get to have that success that the other they didn't get to the roster. We got another big cast vignette. This time confirming it is indeed big cast. The last time they like edited around it, so it was like somebody getting hit with a big boot. Somebody's choke slam.
It was Enzo getting big booted. I was like, oh, because I went into our chat like, so me and Greg both were like, so is Enzo not included in this?
Happening?
Y'all told us Enzo was going to be here. So what happened in negotiations? Did he tell y'all to suck his dick or something? What?
You might have.
Because I feel
all right. If I'm a sign, I want to have my own theme music. I do it. All right, never mind. Not really worth the hassle.
I'm not soft no more. And I'm a hardcore marinara. What? Oh yeah, you gotta go. You on that Matt Riddle? You gotta go. Cass, come on in here. Cass, you still drink? No. You still on drugs? No. You hired. Come on.
You're back, brother. It shows Cass like doing the like this shit and like putting his hands through his hair and talking about. They show all the like articles that have ever been written about Big Cass, about his struggles, about him being fired, about the drinking.
Mike missed it, and I was like, man, they called this man everything but a loser. And he a crackhead, y'all, man. This dude got struggles. He a dope fiend.
You and I saw the first one. You and I both saw it at the same time. I know we did, because the first article was Big Cass fired after SmackDown debacle. Like, why did you show that article? Why did you show that?
I was like, what is this promo? Like, if y'all, I just thought of this. I was like, if y'all are about to bro this Clay up,
bro,
he's big, he's bad, he ain't gonna body slam your dad, he gonna kill somebody, and then he shows up, and it's the old theme. I'm Big Cass. Oh, geez. So, like, what? What are y'all doing? Because that's what they set us up for. Y'all set us up for a swerve. He's not going. Yeah, this is Big Cass. This is Big Cass. This is Big Cass. And then August 3rd, Monday Night Raw, the night after SummerSlam, is gonna be some bullshit.
Yeah,
because these vignettes have reminded me of one thing that I had definitely Men in Black out of my head. I totally forgot that Big Cass was in that fatal 4-way elimination
for the Universal title match.
that KO won, and all of us in Big 2016 was like, "Go Cass!" Because we were like,
is Big
KO's
Cass
not
about to be
ready.
Universal Champion?
Right.
Like, hell no, brother. That's because we were smoking and drinking them.
Right, we were all the way wrong. Vince was like, I don't know what y'all,
brother.
Vince said, I think the fuck not. Nah, it's going to KO. Triple H was like, nah, it's going to my boy over here, Kevin. Ain't going no Cass.
You know what?
Sorry to all you Cassholes.
The Cass. Good call. After that, again, Matt, I don't know what to expect with that. It was weird.
They might fuck. Oh Lord, you know what?
You know what? I think they're gonna try to do the he's come back from the low. The problem with them being he's come back from his lowest point is for the past 3 years he reached his high again. It's not like he just came off addiction. He's on TV.
This is the swerve. What if this is the swerve? Cass is coming back, and they swerve us by having Enzo as his mouthpiece.
You know what? I'd rather do that than them.
And at this point, I really feel like if they're doing this whole redemption thing, and he's showing up the night after WrestleMania, the night after SummerSlam, but they try to make all these night after something big now because they caught on that people noticed the night after WrestleMania was awesome. 10 years too late, but they tried to make it a thing. Mm-hmm. Would we be shocked once I say all this? Chad Gable beats Penta. Would we be shocked if Gable lost it to Cass the next night?
No.
Zack Ryder style.
Oh, the next day? Oh.
The next night. Zack Ryder style.
Gable's out there.
You want it in your hometown, your home state, all that good stuff. Guess what, player? We got a story to tell.
Yep. Gable's going to be out there in his gear I'm just so happy to have this title in my hometown. And then SAWFG.
It could be Cass by himself. Cass comes out there and fights him. And this is where I'm like, oh, y'all want to get the crowd to hate Cass. You want Cass to get over. Have Enzo show up, interfere, help Cass beat Gable for the IC title.
There you go. It's something different. Because now that Gable's about to get it, now we're like, man, if Gable had won it 2 years ago, it'd been great. But now
it's just yay. It's just kind of all right. Check. This is finally done.
I saw Kenny's maybe he's gonna turn heel again. Man, I wish he would, but then I'm about to turn him heel if they just turned him face, right? But
all they did with Chad Gable was they had it in pencil. They erased Sheamus and wrote Gable. That's all they did. Oh, sorry, Sheamus ain't here no more. All right, Gable, you can have his title. You can have his title right now. Sorry, Sheamus.
Backstage before that segment, actually, we had Danhausen being held up by JD McDonough in the Judgment Day. They tell him he has 30 seconds to get their money, $100,000. And
honestly, if he had got that in 30 seconds, I would have jumped him. Because I'm like, yo, you a human ATM? Oh, we about to.
What else you got on you, brother?
Right. What else do you make come up in 30 seconds? Can I get 2 bars of gold? Let me get $1 million.
First shit. Wow, you can just do that? All right.
Right. I'm gonna be do that again. Now. Do that again. Do that again.
Bro, Liv said, if you don't get that money, I'm gonna break your jaw. And she does that later on in the night. After we come back from commercial, Danhausen goes to the ring and says, hey, you know what? I clear this money is just not worth the hassle, but I don't want to give it to the Judgment Day. How about I give it to all my Fanhausens? And I was like, all right, that's clearly not real money in that bag.
Right. It is TRDs.
The Judgment Day comes out and they stop them. They take the money. They beat them up. Joe Hendry comes down to make the save. No one said his name. He just did that. And
I was so lost when he popped up. I was like, why the fuck are you here?
Bro, I was like,
you're still in this? I thought you were in the IC title picture. Damn, you ain't even in the IC title picture. You with Danhausen, where we thought you were supposed to be at.
Joe Hendry, a year plus from his WrestleMania moment with the Randy Orton as a TNA World Champion to one of Danhausen's backups.
That man has failed up.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's been getting better, but it's been getting worse all at the same time. I'm in WWE. You're in NXT, sir. I'm NXT champion. Everybody wants to beat your ass. Oh wait, they did. I'm on the main roster. You're with Danhausen.
Yeah, you ain't doing shit. Yeah.
I was in the IC title scene. No, shit, not no more.
Not anymore. I hope you have fun with that guitar. That's all you're gonna be doing.
You are the new Elias.
Later on, Adam Pearce is like, all right, you know what? We're gonna have Joe Hendry versus Dirty Dom. And the reason he makes that match is because Dom is protesting because JD's mad because they got the money, they got the bag of money. And then after they beat the shit out of Danhausen, Joe Hendry attacks him. Backstage, Pierce is holding them back, just Pierce by himself. JD throws this bag of fake money. It's Danhausen money, it's Dan monies behind him. And apparently it hits Obafemi off camera. Because Obafemi shows up and whose bag is this? And JD says, Danhausen. Danhausen goes, well, he threw it. And he goes, Fibber. He goes,
I love the fact that they did keep it. They have kept it in canon that Danhausen ain't stupid. He like, I did not. He knows better. He is scared of Obafemi. When they were like, who you want to curse? Obafemi. Oh,
Obafemi.
Nah.
Hell no.
Hell no. I don't. My powers don't work on people like him. Nope. And I don't mean it that way. My powers don't work on people like Oba. He's uncursable. I can't do nothing. You just gonna die. So like when Oba was like, who threw that bag? Damn, it was not me, Mr. Oba. I'm scared of you. I'm just Danhausen. But the part that threw me off, I was not expecting a match because I'm pretty sure when I was watching that segment, Oba had on clothes.
He did. And then the next five seconds later, he was in gear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was like. How did he do that? I was like, this nigga just got naked walking. He just did that's all right.
Off as he walked. Yeah.
I was like, but I was like, I can't rewind it because I'm just watching. But I'm pretty sure Oba had on clothes when I was watching it. Okay, I was like, Oba had on
That's
clothes.
Why, it wasn't like it was a commercial break. It wasn't like it was a commercial break and then he came out. It was like the next second after that segment ended, Oba was having his entrance. Like,
because it was like,
damn, that was a fast match.
And they were like, boom, boom, boom. I was like, oh, Oba. Okay, Oba gonna come out in clothes. And he was in gear. I was like, oh, y'all, okay. Clearly, y'all recorded that earlier in the day because he has some clothes.
There ain't no way.
Another reason why this Raw sucked that. Y'all couldn't even pay attention to the little things.
Nah. And Obafemi whoops JD McDonough's ass. 3 big clotheslines, the corner uppercuts, shot put bomb, and the fall from grace.
Poor JD, poor Dom.
Again, as I want to watch like a good long wrestling match. This is not what you're looking for. You'll think this sucks.
This wasn't even a long ass whooping.
No, this was like maybe a minute. But as far as like I want to watch Oba beat the shit out of somebody, you got what you paid for. There you go. There it is.
You got the chant. You got to go. Whoo! They did everything you wanted to do. If some kid was like, I want to see Obafemi tonight. I want to go. Ooh! Well, you got to do it, little kid.
Yep. Like, what was that clip of that little kid doing the dance in the crowd?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go, kid. The next segment was Sikoa in that bright ass red suit. That damn
2K,
Steve Harvey suit that he has.
The fucking 2K moment of the night, because this was straight out of a video game. That whole segment, I was confused. I was like, all right, Seth is here. No, it was like, all right, Solo's here. He asked Seth to come out. Seth was with the shit. Seth is like, so what you want me out here for? You trying to fight me or you trying to help me? Which one is it? Because if you're trying to fight, I'm ready to beat your ass. He's like, no, I'm not trying to fight you. I was like, first of all, why y'all got Solo sounding like a bitch out of nowhere?
Yeah. Like Solo can't say, hey, look, if you want to fight, I'm like, he was afraid.
Right.
He cowered down. I don't want trouble.
Confusing me. It was like, all right, Solo just asked this man to come out here. And I'm like, there's other ways of saying you don't want no smoke without looking like a complete bitch. Then he just bitches himself all the way out like, man, hey, I can be your shield like you was for Cody. I can help you. And I'm like,
bro,
who are you and what have you done with Solo? Because this is nothing of this is a 180 from what Solo has been doing since he left the bloodline. What is this shit?
This makes no sense. Hey, Betty says Sokoa's got to be tonguing for pussy. That's what it feels like right now. That is because so like you said, he's like, are we talking or are we fighting? So Solo is trying to give him some help, and this is when I was like,
Solo forgot how to talk all of a sudden.
Seth had 2 friends in the Street Profits until 2 weeks ago.
Tell them to use condoms.
Solo just shows over the pack of Trojans. Give your boys this pack of Trojans. Tell them to wrap it up.
Right.
Solo wants to help Seth. That's when Jacob Fatu's music hits, and Solo bails. I mean, he rolls out that ring, and he's like, and Jacob gets distracted, looks at Solo as he leaves, turns around, Seth super kicks him, and floors him. Fatu was actually on the mat for like 10 seconds. I was like, that's the first time I've ever seen one hit lay out Jacob Fatu. He got back up, but it's like
the way they had Solo run away as soon as he heard Jacob's music. I was like, what?
He didn't even.
What the fuck is happening?
He didn't
I understand Solo ain't got nobody left. He is the MFT. But come on now. Y'all have literally made this dude became a wimp out of nowhere.
And you know what? Seth almost said yes. Solo pitches his idea, and Seth goes, you know what?
I'll think about it.
I'm going to think about that. That's not a bad idea. I'll get back to you later tonight. And he turns around and Solo grabs him and pulls him like, what are you thinking? This ain't a think about it later. Like, dude, he was going to say yes.
Right.
Dude,
let him walk away. No
what's he going to do? Say no? What? If he's going to say yes.
Shit, he tried to get you a paycheck on SummerSlam. You about to not even be on SummerSlam.
Man. Jeez. After that, we got Ethan Page and Rusev versus Chad Gable and Penta. We have had the same 4 people.
I would say Penta.
Against Ethan and Rusev.
I don't know what they're doing with Penta. Is he hurt? Or are y'all trying to protect him? Because if he's not talking, he's in a tag match. If he's not talking, he's in some type of multi-person match. This is the match where I knew right from the get-go. I was like, oh yeah, Ego and Rusev's not winning this one. I already know this. Y'all want Gable and Penta to get along before SummerSlam. But like you said, the IC title scene has been the same 6 people. Those 4 people in that tag match, Javon Evans and Joe Hendry. And you can add Dom in there just because he was the champ before then. It's like they haven't added nobody new. And I feel like then at the same time, I don't think they can add anybody new. Because I don't think there's really anybody.
Every now and then when they don't have anybody else for that tag match they put Dragon Lee in it. But Dragon Lee's not in the hunt. He's just there. He's just around.
They don't have anybody else to technically add. The Alpha Academy is the Alpha Academy. They fire Apollo Crews. Fraxium is Fraxium. Also, side note, Fraxium is super. They got to be super done. They got to be done with them. They lost to the War Raiders on SmackDown this past Friday.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, that I don't know.
What a fall from grace! I was like, yo, y'all lost to the War Raiders. I thought y'all would beat them.
I see people all the time saying oh, it's because Nathan hurt.
No, it can't.
It's like, dude,
more than that.
Yeah, it can't be that because Ridge ended Big E's career and he was on main roster for 2 more years. And then
They
he went to
got
NXT. Like Nathan
every
has
time
been
we every time we see
losing.
these dudes, they're losing. Like it'll be like Dragon League. It'll be a Ray Phoenix versus Axiom. Oh, here's Frazier versus this person in a speed tournament match. Oh, now they're in a tag match. Lost. Oh, but it's like 2 years ago, you guys were the number one tag team in the world. Y'all were one of the greatest. Y'all were the greatest NXT tag champions ever. And then y'all got called up, and it's been a complete opposite. And it hasn't even been like for Mello got the call up, and he had a year of and then he finally blossomed once he got once they put him with Miz and he won the U.S. title. It's like, okay, we see he had to kind of sit and just learn the ropes for a year. It ain't like that for Fraxium. They're just like, you did wrong. Whatever they did wrong, they are putting their nose. they're like, you see that? We don't pee on the floor. We don't shit on the floor. Yeah. We don't do that. No. Bad Fraxium. That is how they treat me. I
Dude,
love my Power Ranger
yeah.
and Kurt Cobain.
I mean, you're right. It's what like I don't know what it clearly wasn't the injury. Something else had to have happened backstage that we don't know about. For Fraxium to just be perennial they've been nonstop losers for like 14 months. All they do if they show up is lose.
They had them losing even in our the worst era of tag team wrestling. The Wyatt Six versus the MFTs versus the Motor City Machine Guns. They was like, nope, there ain't no Axiom, ain't no Fraxium for this. I'm like, Fraxium is a layup to beat all these people.
Yeah. Like, this fixes your tag division.
Like, they said, nah, we'll take DIY. Well, we got half of a DIY. What you want to do with the other half?
We'll take DIY.
We can plank. We'll just take the Y. We'll just have him plank. Because planking is still cool in 2026.
Did you see that Motor City Machine Guns video they posted? Where like they're like, yes, him is going through depression, and like one of the things was like him just planking on a table, and Kelly's like,
I'm glad. I love the fact that they are making for the Johnny Gargano because I don't blame them at this point, buddy. The writing is on the wall. We know what you did,
bro.
We know what you did. We know what you did. You took one of those.
Oh, for sure.
Because to be planking, and then your wife over here getting her ass beat by Blake Monroe. Yeah, we know what you did. We know what you did. You took that cut.
Y'all took that money.
Y'all took that cut.
Somebody was out here saying, acting like Sammy took it, and no, there's no proof of that at all. Johnny probably took that cut. And
Johnny's still planking because I was like, okay, he gonna grow out of this. Nope, Sammy won the title, and then they were trying to give us the bullshit like, oh, Johnny versus Sammy, and I'm gonna turn my PS5 off after I make that match because that's not happening in real life. It's not happening in real life. Not with my WWE title. Not with my WWE title. You got me fucked up. And they was like, you right, Matt. We gonna give it to Punk. I know. That's right. I bet not. I love you, Johnny, but no. Ain't no Johnny Wrestling versus Sami Zayn. This ain't 2014 at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Nah, player. Nah.
We're way out of that.
Right.
Just go ahead and take your ass to AEW, bro. Like just go ahead and go. Like I don't know why. Just leave. Like there ain't nothing for you to do. They're not doing shit with you.
That man loves him some Triple H. I mean, some
he must.
HBK.
They must love something.
His two favorite words are "suck it."
Man, even Cookies is down on Dom. Damn, that's just and her fuck ass boyfriend. Dom didn't deserve that, Cookies. This match ends in a submission as Gable gets the grapevine ankle lock and Rusev. I'll say this is pretty neat. Gable bends down to like cinch that thing in, and Penta springboards off of Gable's back into a destroyer onto Ego. I was like, damn,
That's
that was sick.
That's that. Because who was it? Punk was like, I'll be working out with Gable. And I just looked at that like, all right, y'all better pay attention. Fuck what Punk saying. Gable. Gable is working out with a top guy, y'all. Gable. And like, hard work pays off. Like, that was a cool like to see them. They're a good team.
They are.
Penta can work well with anybody. It's crazy.
Penta's just a good ass tag wrestler.
Yeah,
like, he really is just a really good tag guy. So if they never get the fucking Lucha Bros together, he can do something else.
And that is last on the list of things to do. As soon as they put Penta in front of the camera, they're like, Lucha Brothers was number one. And they were like, yo, 1 million. We don't. What's his? Hey, y'all, can I tag with my brother? What is your name? Who are you? Ray Phoenix. You can go down to AAA, where we're going to recreate WCW every Friday night when we have a crew where you will defend the Cruiserweight title randomly out of nowhere.
And you know what? That shit works. Fucking, that's just awesome. That's shit.
Oh, I saw that, Cookies. I thought that's what you was probably. I had a feel that's probably what you was talking about, Cookies. What? So apparently,
Liv dating the guy who runs a church.
So apparently,
no.
Yes, Liv retweeted this guy. Like, she retweeted it because it was her dude. The guy's church, they do conversion therapy, and they do the bad conversion therapy, where they sit up there and try and hold your eyelids open and show you porn, talking about some, you're not gay no more, you're not gay no more, you're not gay no more. They do work. We gonna beat the gay out of you. We gonna do all that. So she retweeted it, and everybody's just been on a whole fuck her because she supports bad people. I don't blame them because I'm like, why the fuck would you retweet that,
bro? Yeah, that's what she's like. Look, I know most people that like are that big and have that much money and all that shit are into some kind of thing that I don't want to know about. Why would you openly be like, yeah, I'm with this? Like, why would you know that's not going to work out?
Like, it's literally like if someone because I saw it and someone was like, yeah, Liv Morgan, she either liked it or she retweeted it. Either way, wrestling fans don't have lives. There are some people that do not have lives.
No, they don't.
And they are able to find stuff. Just like, and I can say for example, for me, but mine, considering the time of night it was, I should be inside. It's like midnight. I'm grown. I'm not trying. Bad stuff happens at the midnight if I'm not out with friends. So, like when I saw that Trey Miguel tweet and then he deleted it, and I was like, let me screenshot this real quick. Because it was
knew like this is going to be gone in 5 seconds.
Like as soon as I tried to retweet it and y'all were like, I can't see it, I was like, that's all right. I screenshotted it because I had a feeling. And it was like, but there are some fans that's all they do. They will they have a favorite wrestler and they will just sit up and wait for them to retweet or post something. Me, I'm just happening to catch something because it was on my timeline. I was like, oh, that sounds important. Let me share it. And then y'all say, oh, we can't see it. Oh, okay. I know what he did. He deleted it. I know what that means. They deleted it.
Man, that sucks. Kanisha, what he's saying is Liv's dating some dude that apparently is it a church that he runs? Is he a pastor?
I don't even know.
I'll look it up later. I ain't going for it right now, but that's fucked. That sucks. Conversion therapy that shit was barbaric back then. Like that, like the fact that they do that now is insane. That's fucking crazy. You know what, Cookies? I don't blame you at all, brother. That I'm with you on that one. That sucks. God damn, that's unfortunate. That really sucks, man. Damn.
Yeah, Liv Morgan promoted an organization partnered with a church that does conversion therapy.
Oh, that sucks. That is unfortunate.
And they call it a loving correction.
I'm sure they do. You know what? Fuck them. I'm with Cookies. Fuck them. Seth Rollins ran into Jacob Fatu backstage and played in this man's face Did you see this? You see this segment with
What?
Seth and Jacob
Oh
backstage?
my God.
Seth runs in and was like, you can't do it. You can't touch me. He might as well just gone, nah, I'm not touching you. You can't do anything.
Man,
Like, it's
I don't
childish.
know why y'all play games with this dude. He been to real jail.
Yeah.
Like, why? None of y'all have been to jail. I mean, I haven't either. But I don't want to go there. He has. And y'all just like, you can't touch me. He can kill you. More than likely. Like Seth. Oh, this is why I hate when Roman and Seth feud. Because Seth gets to his most childish and pettiness. And the only time it's only honestly worked was the Royal Rumble when he came out to the Shield music and the gear and made Roman crash out. That was you can't top that. That is it. That was the last time you got me to, like, I hear that music, I'm like, oh, and Roman's like, and I'm like, Roman,
Watch
we
that man
supposed to like
lose
that.
his cool.
Right, I'm like, Roman, we supposed to like that music. That's our music too. Come on, man, Shield finish. He's like, man, fuck that Shield finish. Okay, Tribal Chief, I understand. Seth, you're gonna have to die. But I thought you was part of the Shield. Roman said you gotta die, so I gotta listen. And he died.
Don't worry, you're gonna be getting hit by the Shield chair.
Right, you gonna fall Shield style. Like, that was the only loss until Cody showed up. That was his only loss, because that man said, nope, I ain't letting go. He gonna die. They're like, Roman, I'm gonna disqualify you. You gonna have to disqualify me, because he got me fucked up. He gonna come out here playing that music and wearing that gear. He know what that gear mean to me. He gonna die. How could you do this to me? I'm gonna choke you out Shield style. Now, I'm like, that's the only time we have seen Roman crash out. So ever since then, I'm like, y'all can play the Shield up all y'all want. Roman's not gonna crash out like he is. Because Seth was playing games with him that whole time. He knocked on the door. Dun-dun, dun-dun,
Yeah.
dun-dun.
I forgot about the knock. I forgot about the knock.
I'm like, Seth is asking to die. He's just keep mentioning the Shield. So now it's like, that was the last time he could get away with that. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, Cookies. We always gonna take any of our viewers feeling seriously. Yeah, we don't condone no type of shit like that. Let people live how they want to live. Don't be out here trying to convert people. That's essentially trying to make somebody love you. You can't make nobody love you. That's the number one rule in the genie said that right off the top. I can't make nobody
somebody love you. Yep. That's
like, I can make you rich. I can make you rich. They can make it. They might like you because of your money. I can't make the hoes like you. Sorry.
You gotta do that on your own, brother.
Genie is gonna be clear to tell you, you have no hoes. He is not FTR Gunn. The Genie is like, he ain't gonna tell you, you got hoes. No. I can't make the hoes fall in love with you. I'm sorry. I'm a genie. I ain't a magician. Like, damn.
Yeah. Jacob says, I can't hit you. Yeah. He says, oh yeah, because you got walking orders from OTC, you bitch. And Fatu said, look, I can't say you're right, I can't touch you at the SummerSlam. After that, I'm gonna beat your ass.
That's
and
what they keep forgetting.
Like,
they doing all this shit. This like, y'all acting like this man is only keeping a promise. He's literally keeping his word. He gonna beat y'all's ass, and then some. Once it's allowed, like I would not be talking. Yes, sir. Hey, Jacob, how you doing?
Jacob, hey, what's going on, brother?
What's up, bro?
Hey,
you good? You need something? You good? All right, cool.
I saw you beat their ass last week. Good job. Good. They deserve that. Right. You know what? They deserve that.
I saw how Solo ran out of there. You know what? Hey, I don't know if I can I don't know if I can get jiggy with nothing like that. If somebody talking about they're gonna protect me, you sure did run when you popped up. Thank you for that. Thank you. I'm gonna consider that. Yeah, Solo, we can't. Yeah, nah, you shouldn't have ran.
Nah.
You shouldn't have ran, bro. Roman gonna do all the stuff with the bloodline, and Jacob is in the bloodline. You just ran when he showed up. You are not helping me.
No. Imagine Seth is getting beat up 4-on-1, and we hear Solo's music. A Solo steps on the ramp, he looks down, he just
nah.
back, nah.
It's just Jacob.
You know what?
Jacob just looking at him like Debo, like, nah. You want some of this? No.
Okay.
Like, it's essentially that, and then it's like, Seth, you could have. Me and Greg could have been your shield for that. If that's gonna be the case, we could have did the same thing.
Useless. I mean, it's useless. We get a Paul Heyman vignette pre-tape. He's talking about Hell in a Cell, and he says, "I'm not allowed to use the word violence to describe this match." And then he went on to use the word violence like 9 times. And
I thought he was gonna say Nigerian. Like, yeah, don't use nationality ever again. Please don't, Mr. Heyman.
This big Nigerian Paul, for the love of God.
Because he super almost pulled a racism last week. We all said, "Yo, Paul, you all right?"
Y'all, Chad, I cannot stress this enough. That moment happened last week, and we all hit our chat at the same time, going, "Did this motherfucker just say what I thought he just said?"
Like, he got real close to the ism.
Mm-hmm.
He was like,
that last second swerve on that exit. Just,
like, no, that's not what I meant. It better not be what you meant. You will be Hulk Hogan so quick, Mr. Heyman.
It don't take much. Oh God! All it takes is one.
Right.
He said that Oba can be the first man to defeat Brock inside Hell in a Cell because he's undefeated there. But instead, Brock's going to be the one to end Oba's great rookie year, his great rookie season. Like, all right, Oba has to win this match anyway. The last thing about these matches is, like, I don't think I can be surprised by the big matches.
Yeah, because it's already apparent just off of just like looking at the history. It was like a win for Brock destroys Oba.
Mm-hmm.
A win for Oba catapults him. Yeah. And Brock is Brock. It does, like, a loss for Brock is nothing. You're retired.
Exactly.
Or you say you are. You're retired. So I don't care that you lost.
I am curious, like, because that was clearly a play to get better money. Because you know that was like out of Tito wants to cut some of Brock's money. Brock said, "Fuck that, I'm gonna retire."
All right.
Fuck that shit.
What?
Yeah, I bet.
Are
all
you
right,
really
I'll call your bluff.
I mean, if y'all want to put a little, put an extra zero on there, I won't be. I'll be semi-retired. Here you go. You drive a hard bargain.
I'm retired until I see 9 digits. That's how I'm retired.
Brock is negotiating against Dave Chappelle when he's in whiteface. That dude. Yeah, cut the malarkey, buddy.
Whoa, brother. Whoa, hello,
yeah,
hey, friend.
You can't get me. that is who Brock is. You drive a hard bargain. Hey, fine.
Now you got me.
Like, he got you for $10 million extra dollars. What do you mean you drive a hard bargain? You got fucked. That's what they look at him. You don't understand. That's essentially the negotiations between Brock and whoever is across the table.
Yeah. Brock gets what he wants, and they just like, we got him. Yeah, you got him, all right.
Yeah, you got me.
We had the next match was Joe Hendry and Dirty Dom. Most of this match is during the commercial break.
Yeah.
Like, this match starts during the commercial break. We come back for 2 minutes, and then we have a commercial break. And then when we come back from that break, the match ends. Like, this match was commercials.
They just haven't done the worst thing yet. Have a match end in a commercial. They just haven't done it yet.
I'm waiting for it. I really am waiting for it. Also, between all these segments, we are getting, if you watch the UK version or the non-ad, you get extra promos
All
and shit.
that.
So like, what we didn't see and the stuff that happened during the commercial breaks were all the women's segments. So Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez talking about
Yeah.
Sol Ruca wanting to be Intercontinental Champion. That was during commercial break. Sol
Yeah, 'cause
Ruca was there.
You came in the chat and was like, "Sol Ruca got a title defense next week," and I was like, "Where you see that?" He was like, "It was in the segment. It was a segment." They were like, "Lyra showed up." And I was like, "What are you talking about, Greg? It was in the commercial." I'm like, "Well, they ain't showing us none of this
They ain't show shit, dude. They didn't do the Lyra follow up on the show.
They
Like,
did that as a commercial. I was like, Greg came in like Lyra did. She talked. Lyra cut a hell of a promo. I'm like, Greg, you high? What you talking about? He was like, no, here it is. I'm like, oh, I didn't get that. Some weeks on the stream, I get the international one, and then some weeks on the stream, I get the American one, where I might get some. I just get commercials and the occasional segment. And then the worst one is the Canada one, because this shows Canada commercials.
oh god,
And those are ass. It's telling me like, hey, watch this on Prime, blah blah blah, Canada. No,
nope. I will not. I will not, sir. She got a during the commercials, Batty. She got a promo during the commercial. So
they had all the women cut all the promos while we were being shoved. Had ads being shoved down our throat. And they are getting those ads are getting ridiculous because the shit they be advertising now. I'm like, this ain't even Netflix related. These are just commercials now.
Yeah, just regular ass. Why you give me a Swiffer Jet commercial? What the fuck?
Right. I'm like, these ain't even like streaming service ads anymore. These are just commercials.
Soul says, she's ready to take on all challenges. She's already beaten Raquel once. She'll beat her again. And Lyra shows up and says, well, you know what? I killed Bailey, and I'm gonna come kill you. And I was like,
you think she gonna re-sign that contract?
Yeah, wait for it. I would wait until the next 3 months before I started talking about Bailey again.
That's why her Bailey and Liv are gonna stay a tag team for the foreseeable future. Because it'd be just my luck. Yeah, I'm gonna cut Bailey.
Oh, absolutely. Until you see her ass show up on AEW.
Until she actually calls herself Big Booty Pam. Oh, she's staying on my roster. She gonna stay on my roster. Because it'd be just my luck. I cut her, and then her big booty will be on Greg's team.
You know it. So by the way, Danhausen and Liv Morgan and Dom have been throughout this entire show. In this match, Liv goes down there with Dom for his match with Joe Hendry. And Danhausen comes down to try and curse him. And Liv interrupts him. And he goes, "You are," and then she punches him right in the mouth. I mean, decked him. She said earlier that if he didn't give her money back, she'd break his jaw. She followed through.
Told on herself. So it was Liv's money that Dom and JD lost.
I guess so. And you know what? That makes sense.
Right.
No wonder they're more upset about this than anything else.
Damn,
he lost Liv's money.
Because we were wondering, listen, man, whoever's money that is, they gonna be asking questions. Where my money at?
Yeah. $100,000.
And Liv is like, yo, where's my money? Nah, Dom, I'm not playing. I'm not laughing and kicking. Where is my money? Danhausen stole it. Oh, we're gonna talk to Danhausen. We're gonna talk to Dan. Right. Where is my money, Mr. Hausen? I understand you had to get paid. Where is my money? That wasn't his money. That was my money. And he's looking at her like, well, I cursed you at the Saudi Arabia show. So
you know what? Curse this.
Right. He was like, you already like that money, you already it was kind of owed to me. Like you jump fly at me, your boyfriend jump fly at me, then his big head ass jump fly at me. So I feel like that's worth $100,000 right there.
He goes back up the ramp, and then they continue to almost cost Joe Hendry this win. Danhausen's music plays out again 5 minutes later. He's in the Danhausen mobile. Who's with him?
IYO
SKY. because the Liv Morgan's World Championship challenger at SummerSlam is playing second or third fiddle to Liv and Danhausen.
And as much as Triple H, I'm worried about shoving Braun Breaker down people's throats. Man, we sure are getting cursed. And this is coming from a person, I was not a Danhausen fan all like that to begin with, but I understood what he was supposed to be. All right, you're the new R-Truth. If you're the new R-Truth, you don't wrestle as much.
And you only get like one or two segments a night.
Right.
You don't get the entire show.
They're making you're essentially, and Greg's gonna crack up. You're why old girl left Family Matters. She got fed up with Urkel. While the mom left Family Matters, she said, this is not, I'm tired of being on the Urkel show. That lady that played her, she got fed up with Urkel. A lot of them, because that show was not meant to be the Urkel show. It was meant to be Family Matters about the Winslow family. But then they brought in the cookie neighbor Urkel, and man, did he take off. And the next thing you know, it's Stefan Urkel. It's Urkel going to space. It's all
Robo Steve.
It became the Urkel, right? It became the Urkel show. And the Winslow family was the second. They were just there. No, we like Danhausen.
It's just they're doing too much.
The thing about Danhausen is Danhausen as a character and as everything, like Danhausen character, merch, 10. 10 out of 10. Danhausen as a wrestler, 5. He's not that great of a wrestler. I saw that in AEW. Donovan Danhausen is a great gimmick. Everything he does, marketing, that's why that man is making a lot of human money. Because
he's a genius when it comes to marketing himself.
He is great. Really he is the quintessential Attitude Era wrestler. Marketing and merch out the ass, and the wrestling is ass. Marketing and all that, you making money out the ass when it comes to merch. But when it comes to your wrestling, you ain't doing nothing spectacular. AKA Stone Cold and The Rock, because one, Stone Cold had body was broke down, and The Rock is The Rock. Stone Cold, stomp, 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 punch, stomp, 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 punch, stomp, 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 blue fast press, and then a stunner.
Yep.
The Rock, stomp, punch, spine buster, people's elbow, rock bottom, spit punch.
That's it.
But think about all the catchphrases and merch that they had.
I think Danhausen could teach a class for modern. What is it like? How to?
He had his name trademarked before he even came to WWE.
Yeah, as he should.
The dude is a genius. So when me and Greg are saying okay, we see what y'all are doing. Now it's okay, y'all. Because for me to say it is, I know Greg is probably it's mad to say it. It's really got to be. Because it's yo, why am I seeing this dude again? I get it. He was on Saturday Night's Main Event. He helped the Knicks win the fucking title. That was the Danhausen show. He had a match on there. I understood it at that time. And then to go on Twitter and seeing Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. Hold on. Why is the greatest Mysterio of all time facing him? Hold on, no. Why is my dude got to be down here with him? Because this is bringing him down. It's nothing against Danhausen. People need to be where they need to be at. Danhausen is a person that keeps the crowd entertained. He is a lounge act. He is the lounge singer. He's the wedding singer. Everybody loved Adam Sandler. Everybody loved him. But if Adam Sandler showed up at fucking Radio City Music Hall, y'all would be like, hold the fuck up. Why?
Wait. Yeah.
If
again, like you said,
Radio City Music Hall, y'all would be like, why are we Superman in that hole in Radio City Music Hall right now? No.
Like you said, ain't nothing wrong with your spot and where you are. Every spot's got to be. That's cool. It's getting it, and he's making a shit ton of money doing it. why was this the Danhausen Raw? Why was this Rawhausen? Like, this was way too much. And it makes IYO SKY look the number one contender. The former world champion IYO SKY is playing second fiddle to Danhausen. Liv Morgan's
the only
feud
person.
with IYO SKY is below the feud with her and Danhausen.
Like IYO SKY, the only person to walk out of King and Queen of the Ring with any damn thing of meaning.
Yeah.
And y'all made her pick on the spot.
We'll see if she fucking wins that.
Oba had to take his time, and he ain't got no time shot. And they said nothing about it this week because this Raw sucked ass.
No, they did not. They didn't even bring that shit up. We got rushed because NXT's on now. LA Knight cut a promo before his match, and he said, "Solo, why the fuck are you messing with Seth right now? We got more important fish to fry. Might want to fucking focus up." And then he had his match with Jacob Fatu, which was the match he had with Jacob Fatu 2 years ago at WrestleMania. It's good, not great. It's good.
Right.
Fatu gets a dub because there's a lot of interference by the end. I'm talking Jimmy, Solo, Jay, Royce. Like it ends up being 3-on-3.
I was half asleep. I turned around when I saw Royce, and I was like, "Why the fuck is Royce?" I was just like, "Hurry up and just say War Games already,
brother."
Because that's essentially what we're waiting on. Yeah, that's all we're waiting on. Just hurry up and say. I was like, "All right, War Games. Y'all the War Games team. We get it." Fast forward to November.
Roman's gonna be on one side, Cisco on the other. All right, fine, whatever. Fatu wins with the BME, and then after the match, they beat the shit out of Solo, LA Knight, and Royce. Hey, look, Solo, Seth didn't come to help you out, brother. So maybe
ain't nothing to think about no more. He a bitch. Fuck a Solo.
Fucking Solo. Let's get NXT real quick. Hank Walker takes on Keanu Reeves. God, did I start Keanu? Motherfucker.
You getting points.
I hope so. I know last week I don't think I started him last week. I was like, damn, he might actually win a match.
I paid for it last week. I ain't start Kalani. I was like, she ain't winning it. I was like, oh, Lola ain't winning this. Kalani probably. I was like, neither of them are probably gonna win. I was like, I'm just gonna put.
Yeah, I think we all thought it was like a Cali.
Yeah, then it was like Lola. Well, yeah. I had neither of them.
Jada Parker gets payback against Natalya. We get the Raina Vulcan debut. She's going to take on Skylar Ray. Good luck. Saquon Sugars teams up with Noam Dar and Romeo Moreno to take on Dark State because that's all he could find.
Oh man, I think I started Dark State. Oh well.
You know what's crazy? This next match is Sean Spears against his former protege Nico Vance.
Teach him nothing.
Sean Spears is really feuding with Izzy, I guess. You ain't gonna have Sean fight Izzy. Like,
nah, this ain't 1999, baby.
So, like, you're already doing Sean and Nico tonight.
And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, watch part 1 of TNA, Dark Side of the Ring. Because I was like, that part 1, I'm sitting up there like, oh, I was here for all this because I love me some Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, damn right. Jeff Jarrett with China. Yeah, Jeff Jarrett.
I didn't understand. I was like, I like China and I like Jeff Jarrett. I don't like him talking to her like this. And when he said he showed up the next night on Monday Night Nitro, I was watching that. I was like, yo, you was on the show last night. What just happened?
He was G-double-O, double-N, double-E.
And then when he got, I watched that Raw, but he got super fired, and I knew that was real. I was like, oh, I don't think that's acting.
It's on Hulu. You can watch it on Hulu.
Oh, yeah, you can watch it on YouTube. They got all 3 episodes, all 3 parts on YouTube.
Oh shit, there you go. Go on YouTube then. Do it free.
Yeah.
Main event, I guess, is the main event. Tony D'Angelo and Naraku NXT Championship match in a street fight. Match checking this roster right
like, oh
shit.
There's a oh shit, I started Tony D.
Ooh, Matt, you're either about to leapfrog me or about to have a new number 2. We'll see what happens.
No, that's how you know this fantasy season is a real wacky one.
Bro,
But
it's crazy.
I'm like, there's a world title match on tonight on my show. I'm showing up at work like, what we doing tonight, HBK? You know that world title match.
Bro, they said they were gonna last week. They're like, yeah, your title match is gonna be a street fight. And I was like, all right, they're gonna have a street fight at Heatwave. No, that's tonight. What?
That's what I was like. They didn't say nothing about no. I didn't see that. I didn't see nothing about HBK. We gonna have to have a talk. We gonna have to have a talk. Last week it was you fucked over Kalani. Now this week you fucking me over.
Bro,
he's fucking me over.
He's fucking your game up, Matt.
You're supposed to announce these things to me. You're supposed to tell me things, Sean. How you just go, Greg out here telling me the news? Now I got a world title match. I'm over here like, what is Greg talking about?
Is Greg high again?
I'm like, Tony D ain't got nothing going on this week. That's why he is. I just got him at the end of my list. Like, yeah, Tony D. And you're like, Tony D and Naraku. I'm like, oh, in a tag match? In a street fight? Tag match, right? No, in a street fight. No. Oh.
Non-title, right?
Okay.
For the belt.
For the NXT Championship. Okay. So, yeah, we got Dark State and Tony D. This is going to be, I'm definitely not falling asleep on today's episode. We're going to be tuned all the way in.
Get on now. Yeah. All right, folks. Thank y'all so much for joining us. You can follow us at facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and Twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod to get all updates and news details on our next projects and what have you. You can see us Monday through Thursday here to talk wrestling, Monday through Wednesday, 6-ish, 6:20 usually, and Thursdays, 9:20 Eastern. And Saturdays is when we talk about dragons, vampires, and all that other goodness. To know about any of our other shit, you can get us at Linktree/UnderTheRingPod to get our personal social media accounts. Catch me at Greg Bush SK on Twitter or just Greg Bush on Blue Sky. They ain't here tonight getting the intro, but Rock Ribs 44 for Kenny, the Are You Fucking Serious Trivia Champion, the King of Wrestling Stats and Facts. Kenny over at Rock Ribs 44. The Reggie Simpson Memorial Predictions Champion. Throw him up. We miss you, Reggie. Mike Ciampa, main event. Mike Ciampa, Mr. Freshbeard. We got the forever, the Intercontinental Champion of the pod, my forever rival, and the leader of the NWO, the 2025-2026 Fantasy Wrestling Champions, Matty Reigns, Matty Bischoff, Matty Mysterio, the right answer. Our street team captain, Tito, over there in the chat at Borea Maliente, and our good friend and Florida Gator and DX co-captain, Justin D. Baxley at Justin D. Baxley. Folks, have yourselves a great night. Me and Kenny will see you tomorrow to talk about Dynamite and NXT. So until then, stay safe, stay cool. I was going to say warm, but it's hot. Stay cool.
Hey, peace out, y'all. Peace out, Batty. Peace out, Kamisha. Peace out, Cookies. We gonna see. I'll see y'all on Thursday. See, y'all got a low bar to jump. Raw was crap.
You ain't kidding. You haven't got to jump. You just got to walk. You got to walk across the track. That's all you got to do.
Just end on time.
The bare minimum.